Welcome to my channel. My name is Madeline. I'm the owner of Basswood Beauty. I make lip balms and body care on Etsy, and I love beauty and makeup and products, and so I'm just trying to share a little bit of that on here, as well as some insight into some of my products and behind the scenes of like running a small business. But today I wanted to do a little bit of empties and like reusing and recycling, different ways that you could use your old packaging, and some recycling programs that are out there for makeup and beauty items. So normally I do my empties, my monthly empties on my Instagram, but I thought maybe I'll try moving it onto my YouTube channel. We'll see how that goes. But if you don't see these in the future on here, go check them out on my Instagram. I usually save them to my highlights as well. So I have skincare, some body care, and makeup items for this past month, the month of March. And I guess we'll go over, I also have a hair care item, so I guess we could start with that. I tried the Batiste dry shampoo, barely scented. I think it's still had quite a lot of fragrance. That's the one thing I don't like about dry shampoos. I just feel like they're a little too smelly. This one worked just fine. I use it more to give my hair a little bit of volume. But the one I'm currently using is this one from Billy, and what I do like about it is I think you can get it in white and colored, and I got it in colored, for dark hair. And so it kind of helps with like, if you're trying to cover up like your scalp a little bit, a lot of my scalp shows. So I'm always trying to minimize that. So I do like this one for that, but this one I find is not quite doesn't give you as much volume. So if you're looking for more volume in your hair, I would go with something like this brand. Then, let's see, I have a body care item. I use this constantly, all the time. I did just try their lotion because this is a cream and you do have to stick your fingers in there. So if you don't like that, they do sell one in a pump that's more of a lotion. But this is great for preventing like razor bumps or anything like that, and just keeps your legs and your skin smooth and exfoliated. So I love this. I've been through quite a few of those. And this is a tub, as far as recycling, that you could clean out and reuse. I don't think I have, but maybe I will. I like recycling containers that are clear versus something like this that I can't quite see what's in there. As far as skincare, I can't live without this. I tried her regular salicylic acid, and it's like in a black or gray packaging or something like that. It totally made my skin freaked out when I used that, so I will never use that one again. That's just the one that's extremely popular that everyone recommends, but this is the one that works for me. It says regular strength, but this is a little bit more, I think it's supposed to be the one that's more gentle. I'm not sure what anti-redness. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be one that is a little bit more gentle. And I can use this every day, and it keeps my skin clear and doesn't freak it out. So I go through a lot of those too. And then I needed some hyaluronic acid serum. I spritz my face with water, apply this, and then put my moisturizer on. And that has kept my skin from being flaky or dry ever since I started doing that 3-step routine. So I go through this a lot, and I was looking for something a little less expensive. So I had my husband pick up like 3 of these because they were like $8.99 or something like that, $9.99. They were, I'm pretty sure, under $2, under $10. And so I was like, yeah, grab me a few. So I've been through one and I'm on my second one, and I think I have one left. And it worked just fine. Nothing super special, but it works. Then I have a few makeup items. If you saw my last video, you saw me talking about this, so you can go back to that one if you want to know more in depth on these Ilia eye tints and my thoughts on these. But this is finished, and so I included that in my empties. And then I was going through, because I had that one, this is an eye tint too, or their liquid powder eye tint. This is a little like mini size, and I found that it was completely dried out. Because I pulled it out, I was like, oh, maybe I'll use this again. And it was very dried out. I did get quite a bit of use out of it when I first got it, but so I'm glad I did get some use out of it, but it is completely dried out, so I don't think I can get any more use out of it. And then this was in my last video as well, and I'm so glad to finally have this finished. That was in my makeup drawer forever. I had this in my pocket, I think, and as you can tell, got a little messed up. It fell in like a public place when I pulled it out, so I need to just toss this. I was a little disappointed, but it was on its last leg anyways. That's one of my lip balms. And then I have these two that I'm finally going to, if you've been watching my videos, you kind of know the drama behind these. They just dry out on me so fast. Well, I've had them for a while. This one I haven't had quite as long. This one I've had forever, and I actually did hit pan on it. And I got a lot of use out of this eyeshadow. I mean, for a while there, it's all I used. And I've had it for a long time. And then this one, I just got sick of the color, and I was tired of it being so dried out, and trying to get it on my lids was nearly impossible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of move you into how you can recycle and reuse some of your products. I'm going to clean these out, and I have these little eyeshadow samples that are kind of hard to use in here, and there is just a very little bit, but I figured if I kind of put it into something like this, it would just be a little bit easier to navigate and use up. There's probably just, you know, a few uses in these, but so I'm going to clean these out and put these in them, and hopefully that works out. I'll show you as I navigate that. And then Ilia, those eyeshadows that I was talking about, actually has a recycling program. And so I'm going to move this out of the way, and I have been saving my makeup empties. Sorry, struggling to get the container over here. And so I have quite a bit to go through, but they have a really nice program. I have not used it yet, but so far it seems really simple. I even printed off the like label already, mailing label. They give you a free shipping label to mail them actually 10 items, which I thought it was only 5. I'm pretty sure when I printed the label off just like a few weeks ago that it was only like 5 items. So it's actually 10, and you can mail in 10 every month. So if you go through a lot of makeup, which I don't go through that much, but I was like, maybe I could do 10 this month and 10 next month and be almost through all of this. And most of these are mascara wands, which, first of all, I'm not looking forward to cleaning them out, but, you know, are difficult. We can't put them in our recycling. So they have partnered with PAC, which is a recycling company, and they do makeup. So the thing is, though, to send it in is you have to have very clean containers. And there is another YouTuber, I can link her video below, and she goes through how she shows how she cleans everything out with like a little, I'll have to get one to show you, like a little pipe cleaner brush so that you can get in small spaces like that. So I'm going to work on cleaning these, and I will show you when I'm done what I decided to ship. And then I did want to just show you a few, like these are already cleaned, so I think I'll send those because it'll be a little less cleaning for me. But some things that you could reuse, I love to have, can't get it to focus, a brush like this just for brushing through my eyebrows. So I'm going to clean this off and just keep this in my makeup drawer. And then this one has a really nice brush tip. Sorry, it won't focus, but it's very small, and I was like, you know what, that might be fun for doing like nail art or just art in general. So I'm going to save that for my girls because I feel like it's something that they would gravitate towards if they wanted to do some detailed painting or nail art. You could do like little flowers because it just has a nice little brush tip there. I think that's it for now. I think I need to just start cleaning some of this, and I will be back. All right, so I know this looks like a disaster, but I just kind of wanted to go over. I just cleaned these out. They do need to dry overnight, but there were just a few little things. One, this is a very tedious job, so I don't know if you want to do it. It depends on how into recycling you are. And then there were just a few things that most of this can get recycled just fine. And like I said, I will probably save some of these types of brushes for myself because I just like to have them on hand. So I'll just mail in this portion. So like I said earlier, you need to take these little stoppers out of this portion of the container of mascara wands or mascara tubes. And then there were just like a few, like this product was a little bit difficult. Let's see, is this it? Yeah, to take apart. I had to pop it apart because it was really difficult to get the last little bit in here. And so these are like all the pieces and parts of it. And then this, I don't have like a little spoolie to get in something so small. So this, I'm going to have to toss, and then I might sort of try to put this back together once it completely dries out. And then I also tried recycling one of these Maybelline Age Rewind concealers. And at first I was like, okay, the sponge was just so saturated with concealer, it was impossible to clean out, and it's so tiny. So I'm like, I'm just going to toss that. And then I was able to get my husband to disconnect this, and I think it just hooks, but there is, and I could clean this part, maybe I'll clean this part and at least mail in this part, but this has another piece down here that's like holding product in the bottom, and I have no idea how to get it out. So I can't recycle this. I have no tool to get down there and try to pull it out. I don't know, let me know if you have any suggestions, but maybe I will at least try to clean this portion. I might just toss that though. This one too, this Ulta Beauty, this was difficult to clean because this is a cream eyeshadow and it is really satisfying to see that all nice and clean, but it's like, it was very like waterproof. So, and I still have some down in there that I kind of need to go in. I just couldn't do it with the little tool I had and was struggling. So I'm going to try to just go in there maybe with like a Q-tip or something. So there's still like a few little things I got to do to get this all put together and ready to be shipped. So, but yeah, I think that's about, including the items I already had cleaned, 10 items. I'm going to at least try to do 10 items. And then maybe next month I can do 10 more. But yeah, these, let me know if you've ever recycled this type of product. Anything that like twists up, I'm really struggling to get them apart. I have a few more, and yeah, I'm just struggling with those ones. So maybe that will be an item that I don't recycle in the future. Yeah, I'm going to do one more thing and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to attempt it. And, oh, the one thing I was going to say about cleaning out, I feel like this is going to be really messy. Cleaning out little jars like this is a lot of time you have a little sealer here, like a sort of like cushiony white part. Make sure you pull that out because as you're washing it, water could get underneath it, and yeah, I would pull that part out if you want to reuse. All right, let's see if this will work. I feel like this is not going to work the way I imagined. It would just like pour in. It's such a little tiny amount. Ooh, it worked. Look at that. Get a little tiny amount in there. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I got most of it out of the bag. Okay, it did work. I was like, oh, I thought it wouldn't work. I mean, most of it is out. How exciting. So now I got a little bit of, just a few uses. That's so exciting. I'm so excited. All right, let's try this one. I've had these for a long time and I don't reach for them because they're in these little bags. I keep like putting them out and I'm like, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I'm like, I think if it's in a little jar, I will just, because I've gone through a lot of their samples, because I've used some of their samples that have been in little jars. I'm just going to like open the bag up a little bit more. No, I'll close back up on me. Oh, looks like that one worked too. Not quite as much. I feel like this one, it's sticking to the sides more. But that is such a pretty color. It's a little more glittery than I thought. If I can like scrape the sides. I think that's just as much as I'm gonna get. Just kind of stuck on the sides. All right. Yay! Now I'm excited to use these. Well, thanks for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this inspired you to reuse some of your makeup items or containers, empty containers. And yeah, look into that Ilia program if you have a whole bunch of empties and things that you want to recycle. Thanks again for watching.